Hey guys, Double Wide 6, and today I'm going to show you how to make this fuel line puller for a 2-cycle gas tank. Basically what you need to make it is some thin wire. I'm not sure of the gauge of this wire. I just happen to have it laying around, but it's really thin stuff, but it's rigid and it's actually steel. You're going to need a little nut, pretty small one that's small enough that it'll actually fit in the end of the handle, and you're going to need a handle. This is a handle off like a leaf blower or a chainsaw or something. Okay, so any little handle like that will work, and a little piece of just 2-cycle fuel line. An old scrap piece is what I used for making this one. So here's what you want to do. You want to take your wire. You need about 20, I think I did 24 inches, so 2 feet. You're going to line up the ends so that they're even, and then you just want to straighten out your wire and actually fold it in half. So I'm just kind of crimping the end, and I'm going to pull it back and get it nice and straight. Okay, so as you can see, I have it bent. There's a little loop down at the bottom, and then up top we have the 2 ends. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep these nice and straight. We don't want them to crisscross. So we'll just put them together just like this, and we're going to push our handle right over top just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our nut, and you just want to get a nut that's small enough that it'll fit inside the handle, and you want to put it on about 1 inch deep, maybe 1.5 inches, and then you're going to bend each side down just like this. And then once we have them bent down like that, we're going to use some pliers and we're going to twist that nut on there so it's locked in place. So I'm using my forceps, and we're going to grab the end. You can see I'm just kind of securing that nut, and we're going to turn this whole thing a couple times just so that the nut won't come loose. And that should be plenty. Okay guys, so you can see I have this twisted up nice and neat. The nut's secure. Okay, you'll notice that the handle actually fell off. No big deal. We can just slip it on just by feeding it through like this. But before we do, we're going to take a small piece of fuel line. This is about 1.25 inches. And we'll start at the end. You'll notice it's cut on a 45-degree angle. I'm going to push this all the way up here over this little braid, and you can see where it's angled. We're kind of pushing that up on the side. What that's going to do is create a wedge so that kind of snugs on there. We're going to take the end of the handle. We're going to feed this right through here. I'm going to lick my fingers so that that'll slip right on there. And we're going to feed this through here. Here it goes. And the whole idea of the fuel line, this is a tight fit, so I'm kind of pushing down here. That extra fuel line on the end, what it does, I'm just pulling everything nice and tight so that's set in there. It stops this wire from pushing back up out the top. See, it's nice and snug, it's not going to fall. Okay, so that's how the handle is. That's all set in place. That's nice and tight. It's not moving up or anything. See how it's locked in there? And that's exactly what you want. And there's the entire tool. And I guess for those of you that may not have seen the first video, I'll quickly show you how it works one more time. Okay, so we'll show you how it works. You're going to take the tool, you're going to push it right through the hole. until it comes out the fuel nozzle. You're going to take your fuel line, which is cut on a pretty sharp angle. You're going to take that line and you're going to pull it all the way up to the top till it's locked in place. And then you're going to pull the handle, and that's going to pull your fuel line right out the hole. Okay? Now a lot of times your tool will slip right off there with the nozzle coming through the tank, and then you can take your forceps and just grab it and pull it to the length that you need, and then cut that straight. So yeah, it's a pretty handy tool. I really like it. And the other tools that you need when you're working with fuel line are forceps. So in the bottom of this video, I'm going to link you guys to Amazon so that you can get yourself some forceps, and you can start tackling these fuel lines real quick and easy. So anyhow, thanks for watching. I'm Double Wide 6. Don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.